Hey guys, the Blonde Brunette here. I don't know if you can see me, but whatever. So, I'm going to talk all about Thor, but first we're going to do Thor funny moments. There's only 2 things that I found for funny moments, but still amazing.
Listen well, brother. I'm listening. Don't touch me again. Don't take my stuff. You have no idea what you're doing. Shakespeare in the Park? Doth mother know you wear as her drapes? This is legal. Loki will face Asgardian justice. He gives up the cube, he's all yours. Till then, stay out of the way. Tourist. Okay.
Yeah, Loki's enjoying this. If you guys haven't noticed, I love Thor and Loki, so...
Power 400% capacity. How about that?
Ow! They're gonna like burn down the forest. I laughed if they did. And that's my boy. Oh, that's another reason I love him. I love how he's also stronger than the Hulk. That's just awesome.
Hey!
And there he is.
That's enough. Now I don't know what you plan on doing here. I've come here to put an end to Loki's schemes. And prove it. Put that hand down. Yeah, no. Bad call. He loves his hand. You want me to put that hammer down?
Oh, don't do that, Thor. And there goes the forest. I'm surprised this is how Thor became one of the Avengers. Now we're going to watch how he fights the Hulk, which is another one of my favorite scenes. But my favorite scene will not be on this video because it has nothing to do with Thor, but it does have to do with the Hulk and Loki. I bet you all know what I'm talking about. You would think he would have killed her by now. He's gonna slap her. Aw. Sorry, I would just love to see that. That'd be funny. Not really. Sorry. Oh, there's Thor. I just completely blanked out there. Again, I love how Thor is stronger than him. Please tell me they skip this part out.
Okay, the relays are attacked. What's our next move? I cleared the rotors so they won't re-engage without a jump. I'm gonna have to
If that hammer didn't come, he'd be so screwed. Oh, that was awesome. I just love that part, though. It makes me smile. Ooh, he mad. Huh. Oh, I love this. I really hope you heard all that. I had my hand on the sound button. I love that. Target angry, target angry. And now the one we've all been waiting for, which you probably don't know what it is if you haven't seen Age of Ultrons, but here we go. And we're going to continue watching this because it's just so epic. If you haven't seen this movie, just saying, one of my favorite characters gets killed and it makes me want to cry. And this just makes it just feel so epic. Just the music they're using, it's awesome. Yeah, he dies. No, just saying, because that's going to be a huge spoiler, but he does. So, this was only in May? It feels like it was such a long time ago. Oh, that was awesome. By the way, don't be worried about Captain America because nothing happens to him, so don't be worried after seeing that. Okay, now we're gonna do some Thor talk. So, as you guys know, I love Thor, but I don't know how to pick between Thor and Loki because they're just so amazing, and I just can't pick between them because, but yeah, I really do love Marvel and stuff, as you can see, but, sometimes, I know it sounds weird because of all the war that goes on in it, sometimes I just wish it were real, because then you could, like, I know Chris Hemsworth and stuff are the actors, but what are the chances of meeting them? And then with Thor, it's just like, call Asgard or something, I don't know, but it's just like, sometimes I just wish it were real. I don't think anyone else would use with me with that, but it's amazing. And I'm going to search all about Thor. Oh, I know what to do on YouTube. Everything wrong with the Avengers. Wait, no, everything wrong with Thor 2. So you guys are just going to listen for a little bit of it because it's like 9 minutes long. So we're going to not even go halfway through for this. If the video cuts out, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it. This is a commercial, so it'll be over in a sec. But, yeah, just saying, if the video does cut out, it's just that my tablet is the thing recording, and it does not have that much memory on it, so it'll just, yeah. And it's starting. This is Thor 1.
Just in case you mistake it for Puente Antiguo, Kentucky. Yes, there's a gigantic lightning-filled space tornado 50 feet in front of you. I think we can all agree that driving into it is definitely the smartest move. It's 965 AD when the Frost Giants did battle with the Asgardians on planet Earth. That's like only 1,000 years ago. We don't have any record of that whatsoever. No one wrote anything down. I mean, we've got Plato's works, and that lived 1,400 years before this.
It's
Asgard is such
supposed
a
to be
beautiful
fake.
realm filled with gorgeous CGI.
So long and
Sometimes I really disagree with this guy.
Mjolnir, its power has no equal.
Well, except for the Iron Man suit in the Avengers, and Hulk in the Avengers, and Loki's spear later on in this very movie.
But you're not king!
Thor's really angry after his dad bitch slaps him in the weapons vault, but he waits until he's all the way back home to express that anger. I mean, how can he be so in control of his emotions that he can travel all the way back home without crushing and breaking something,
Because
but also
Odin's
be so
the
out of
king,
control
he's
that he
not
has to
going to
upend the
flip out
table
at
in his own
Odin.
home to feel better? Wow, this room is like a shrine to nipples. Are you telling me he didn't get one speck of blood or saliva or frost beast brains on him?
Whosoever holds this hammer, if it be worthy.
Odin leaves it up to the hammer to determine the definition of worthy. I mean, could it decide to give itself to James Worthy?
Yeah, good.
So,
It's
where's the crap
whoever's
window for
worthy.
Puente Thor? Natalie Portman isn't making out with Mila Kunis in this scene. This town's name means ancient bridge.
You know
The
what?
Spanish explored New
What gets
Mexico
me
in the
mad
16th
is
century,
that
so even
if
if the town
Jane
was
just
founded back
left
then,
him in the
someone would have had
hospital,
to remember the story of the battle between the Frost Giants
Thor's
and
mom
Asgard
would
that
never
happened
have
in
died.
10th century Norway.
If you think
The one
about
no
it,
one
she
ever
wouldn't
bothered
be
to write
dead.
down in the history books.
It's
Either
kinda
that or it's
Jane's
just a
fault
huge
for
coincidence
everything.
that the town named
So
Ancient
I
Bridge
kinda
is where the
hate
Rainbow
Jane.
Bridge connects to Earth, which would be stupid.
No, it can't be.
One of you hung this picture on the board without noticing the man shape in it? Odin must have forgotten to take away Thor's just as impressive Houdini powers. So no one was watching Thor after he took on the entire hospital and the police were called to investigate? Movie solves the how are they going to find Thor problem by having him wander aimlessly behind the van as it's moving. Also, after the big fighting incident, how does he just get up and walk out of the hospital with no one seeing him, complete with his patient scrubbed and everything? Oh, okay, so Loki is a smaller frost giant that Odin adopted as his own son. It all makes sense now. Wait, how can he look human again? Hey, how's the
Because
quality of that
I
furniture
found out
they
that
sell
Loki's
down there
only
in Puente
half
Antiguo? It's just okay. Are you honestly trying to
Asgardian?
tell me that a town of 2,000 people can sustain a PC gaming business? I lived in a town of 2,000 people, and these f***ers would be thrilled to have a stoplight and a 7-Eleven. They ain't got no PC gaming
Yeah,
cafe,
Thor,
okay?
actually,
This town is home of the Vikings.
apparently Loki
an
is
appropriate
Thor's
mascot.
half-brother, so
Everyone
that
remembers
means
those old tales where Eric the Red sailed
Thor's
the Gulf
mom
of
has some
Mexico and shaped
explaining
everything
to
we know
do.
about the western United States.
I knew the scientist. The pioneer in gamma radiation.
We're not saying his name, though, because honestly, we're all just trying to forget those two movies. This town of 2,000 might have a pet store, but even if they did, they would not so grossly overstock the puppies. They're basically sentencing half these puppies to death by ordering so many for a town this small.
I need a horse.
Wait a second, they said goodbye to Thor and then went and found S.H.I.E.L.D. stealing all their stuff, and then sat on the roof for a while and moaned about it, and then went to the library to look up information, and only now has Thor asked someone for a horse? What the f*** was he doing for the last hour in a town that's 2 blocks wide?
He
They
was
said it was
being
50
amazing.
miles to the Hammer site, while Jane and Thor are driving there. It's broad daylight. and then they try.
Okay, well that's as far as I'm going into this video. So what I think about his Thor is he's tall, amazing, abs, blonde, amazing blue eyes, strong, like 100% too good for Natalie Portman. No offense if you're watching this, which I really doubt. And then there's so much more. But yeah, and my next video is probably going to be on Loki. Just saying, make sure you like and subscribe. Peace out, and just don't dislike. If you dislike, I'll punch you in the face.